ICD-10 JJ-10B Guidelines, page 49, part 17.
9. Other and unspecific codes continued. Other codes.
We're continuing with the explanation of other codes. What do they mean, right?
Right.
Alphabetic index entries with any C or not elsewhere classified in the line designate other codes in the tabular list, right? You find any C in the index, you're going to find those as other codes in the tabular, okay? Read the next one.
All right. These alphabetic index entries represent specific disease entities for which no specific code exists, so the term is included with an other code.
Right. If there's no specific code for the condition that you have, but it falls within a group, then it is an other code, right? And we have an example here that Nell Stephanie has found. This one, okay, sorry. This one is A92.8 is other specified mosquito-borne viral fevers. If you don't find it in the previous list, the mosquito-borne viral fever that you're looking for, but it's very specific, then you just use this code, other, right? Other specified mosquito-borne viral fevers, okay? So that is our theory for today. Now we're going to do an exercise. So ready, set, go. ICD-10 JJ-10A-377, that's the page, and the exercise is 10, and this is a level 2 exercise, and the title reads like this.
Birth paralysis facial.
Birth paralysis facial. Okay, and the text reads like this.
Term birth.
Term birth.
Living male.
Living male.
With partial facial paralysis.
With partial facial paralysis. Okay, that is the diagnosis. And now we are going to count to 3 so you can pause the video and give us the ICD-10 code for this diagnosis. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are 2 codes, Z38.00 and P11.3. You got that? If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a tip or a couple of tips. First tip.
Level 2 difficulty. You need 2 codes.
You need 2 codes. It's not as simple as there's only one code that's going to explain the whole thing. No, you need 2 codes, okay? 2.
Assume that it's a vaginal birth, not cesarean, because vaginal is a default.
When they don't tell you what kind of birth is, you have to assume that it's vaginal, which is the regular birth, right? Which means that if they don't tell you, right, what kind it is, you have to assume that it's vaginal. So for the first code, it starts with?
Newborn.
Newborn, okay? Okay, for the second code.
Start with birth injury.
Birth injury, and follow from there. You're going to find it, okay? And the fourth tip is?
Palsy is the same as paralysis.
Palsy and paralysis are synonyms, which means that it means the same thing. Okay? All right. So we have all these tips, and you know the answer already. The answer is Z38.00 and P11.3. So we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path to find these answers, how we got to the answers, okay? So 1, 2, 3. All right. This is the summary of the whole problem. It's a term birth. It's a living male with partial facial paralysis. There are 2 codes. The code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to index.
Then you go to newborn.
Newborn.
Then you go to born in hospital.
Born in a hospital. That's where you're using ICD-10 because it's supposed to be in a medical facility. And the code is?
Z38.00.
Z38.00. And we check this in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start with the first 3 characters, Z38.
Right. And what is that?
Live-born infants according to place of birth and type of delivery.
Okay, now you add one more character, the 0. What is the 0?
Single live-born infant.
Single, right? It means only one, right?
Yes.
In the hospital or other. Now you add one extra 0. What is that?
Delivered vaginally.
And we told you that if it doesn't say what kind of delivery it is, you have to assume that it's vaginal delivery, okay? So that's why we have an equal sign and we found our first code. Now, the problem is that the baby or the newborn has come out with a condition, so we have to code that condition too. So the code 2 serves that purpose. We're gonna find the code 2 to explain the condition that the newborn has. So the code 2 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to birth.
Go to birth.
Injury.
Go to injury.
Go to paralysis.
Paralysis. And then
facial nerve.
Facial nerve. And you get a code. Just one code, right? What's the code?
P11.3.
And now we're going to check this in the tabular. So the code 2 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to the tabular.
Then you start with the first 3 characters.
With the first 2 characters, which is?
That's P11.
And what is that?
Other birth injuries to central nervous system.
To the CNS, right? Or the central nervous system, right?
Yes.
Which is a nerve in the face, right? The facial nerve, right?
Right.
And you add one more.
Add one more. It's P11.3 is facial palsy due to birth injury.
And remember our tips. Palsy is the same as paralysis, so this is facial paralysis due to birth injury, right? That's why we have an equal sign at the end, which means that we have double check, so our second code is P11.3. So the 2 codes are Z38.00 and P11.3. That's the answer. And then we invite you to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
And you'll get
up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
So thanks for visiting our website and watching our videos and subscribing to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.